Hello and welcome back to another episode of Logical Journey of the Zoombinis. I'm your host, Captain Trina, and in today's episode, I may possibly have a mental breakdown. We'll get to why in a second. Onward! Okay, so here's the level where things change a little bit more for us in the fleeing challenge. Up till now, hair has matched hair, feet has matched feet, and so forth. According to the information, why isn't this clicking? Hello? Hello? Alright, well I looked at it earlier, and it said that one match will stay with the same attribute between fleens and Zoombinis, but the other ones have now rotated. So, of this lot, you know, for all I know, blue fleen ponytail corresponds to Springfoot on Zoombinis. So we're going to have to be a little more careful about counting numbers and such. I must have something that has 5. Maybe it'd be easier to look up my Zoombinis. Alright, I have... Oh, okay, I have 6 skates. So, I should be able to find something over here that there's 6 of. It's not hair, because I have 3, 3, 4, 4, 2. I don't think it's eyes. It's probably noses. I can't see the noses. 1, 2, 3 purple nose. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow nose. 1 green nose. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's the yellow nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that still doesn't add up right. I'm oddly having trouble finding what I have 6 of. I'm sure you are all yelling at me from the other side of your YouTube screens. Do I have 6 of these masks? I only see 5. I get the feeling I'm grossly miscounting something. You know what? We have the extra branch room. Let's just put someone out and see what happens. Well, whatever attributes she has, we're not going to see very many of, besides the eyes. Whatever eyes are, that matches the end of the feet there. Now this should help me figure out what my skates are, though. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, I do have 6. Okay, there's 6 jetpacks. I couldn't see this guy's feet back here. So I guess feet is the only attribute that's going to have a 1-to-1 correspondence. So someone up here has skate feet, and then I don't think I can narrow down other feet very well, because there's 3 of those, 3 of these, 3 of those, there's 1. Who's my lone? Oh, she's my only wheel. So I'm not using her, but I can use her to help figure out what do they have in... Okay, so if this fleen goes with this Zombini, and this fleen goes with this Zombini, the only attribute these two Zombinis have in common is their nose color, and the attribute the two fleens have in common is hair. So, fleen hair equals Zombini nose. Apparently, whatever they are not green noses. Who do I have 4 of nose-wise? 4 orange, 3, well, 4, but I've already used one. Alright, so this is an orange nose with skate feet, so it's her. And given that apparently everything else besides the feet is mixed around, if we already know that nose is hair, then eyes can't be eyes. Eyes must be nose and eyes. Fleeing eyes is probably Zombini hair. Fleeing nose is probably Zombini eyes. Nothing else matches about these people. Well, what I just decided nose was. What did I just decide nose was? Well, I can double check that Zombini hair is fleeing eye because her, or fleeing over here, has the same eyes as this one, and the only thing they have in common is that they have ponytail hair. So, I need to write some of these things down. My brain cannot keep up with thinking and talking at the same time. Eyes is hair. Then I need another baseball cap. I don't have a ton of those, do I? I do not. And it's certainly not her because she doesn't have the same hair. Alright, so I guess little tank rolls are tanks, which means this guy's one of these two. And it's not this one because that fleeing doesn't share any attributes with this fleeing, where it's these Zoombinis share eyes. Okay, we didn't really figure out 100% what everything equaled, but we won, so it doesn't matter.
Hip hip Zombini!
Yes, yes, hooray, hurrah! Go. Alright, I need to find a pencil.
Hey kid, nice to see you. Doesn't the music kind of draw you back? Go ahead, grab a bunk, but be careful. Some of the rooms got wrecked by fleas. Little toads. We got a big tour coming up. Work, 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 play.
So, this challenge, in some ways, I think this is the single hardest challenge in the game, because there's an unfortunate luck aspect to it. It's sort of like, if any of you have played Minesweeper, you, in the older versions at least, you were guaranteed at least not to get a mine on your first click, but you would maybe only uncover a single number, and you just kind of had to click, click, click around until either you opened up a blob of numbers to use, or you hit a mine and blew up. This is a little bit the same way. As you can see, we have only very select rooms available to us. If we choose... We don't know what the rules are at this point. You know, before we had more freedom to play around and figure out, oh, this way is hair and this way is noses. We can try to guess what it might be and run off that assumption, but once we find out what it is, like for real, we might find that we've already screwed ourselves over, which is frustrating and everything, and I don't actually remember getting that frustrated with it when I was younger because I always had identical groups. So for my assumption, I'm going to guess that we are working with eyes is one of them. Which would mean... Can we do eyes for one of them? We don't have any full rows open. Well, it can't be eyes and nose, because otherwise these glasses would get a full row to themselves. It could be eyes and feet, because they would share a room. They'd have their own... They'd share a room. Share. Alright, we're gonna go off of that assumption. If it is eyes and feet... Alright, give me a second. I'm going to chart this out on this scrap paper that I have, because, yes, I do feel the need for this on this challenge at this level. What I say? Eyes and feet. Okay, eyes, I have glasses, sleepy sunglasses, one eye and awake. Feet, I have skate, spring, actual feet, wheels, and what am I missing? Propeller. Alright, and I'm just making a little chart of what does that say? Oh, that's glasses. Which rooms, kind of how many rooms I'm going to need in each direction. Like for skates, or for glasses rather, I'll need 3 rooms. For sleepy eyes, I'll need 2. And you also want to see kind of how they're going to overlap with each other. I don't know, I'm bad at explaining things sometimes, I'm sorry. Awake. No skate. Spring. Feet. Wheels. Propeller. Alright, does this look like a room layout that could work? I need 3, 3, 3, 2, and 1 in one direction, and 4, 3, 2, 2, 1 another. I do have 4 available to me. Let's do awake eyes and spring, I guess? Doesn't seem right. I have that many spring? I guess I do. You know, I should have checked one where I could have found out right away if I was right or not. Okay, we're doing awake. Let's hope awake is this way. One with not as many feet. Okay, is it maybe down then? Well, there goes my theory. It's not by feet. It's not by feet at all. Or eyes, rather, which I guess means it is by feet. One of the ways. Gosh darn it, stop it. Okay, so feet this way. As we already established, it's not eyes because he didn't work. So down is either hair or nose color. I'm gonna check that. Well, if it's nose colors, he'll share.
A place for everyone, and everyone in some place. Hurry and find yours.
Okay, so it's hair, feet. Now that I actually know what my setup is, give me another moment while I chart out and find out if I've already screwed myself over. I bet I have. So, after careful charting and documenting, I have discovered that I have, in fact, already messed up. Because I need to have a skate row where I have a room open for all three of my yet as unclaimed columns, because we have a tuft and a ponytail and a baseball cap. And the three rows that are taken left are this one, where this row is closed, this one where this door is closed, and this one where these doors are closed. So I'm going to use a trick that GDL Jacob was kind enough to mention to me, where I can save myself from having to go back and do the fleens over and over again. So I'm going to hit Control Save so that I can save my game, and then I will immediately Control L. I can save it again. You don't have to do that twice. Where I will immediately load it, and it will knock me to the beginning of the challenge. So, due to this challenge, you're kind of gonna have to do this over and over again, or just intentionally go in with a more matching group, which won't guarantee that you won't screw up, but it will improve your chances. This looks like it is maybe a little more fortunate of a setup because I actually have like 3 full 5 sets. So, yeah, I'll be back when I am sure that I have a setup where I can actually solve it. See you guys in a bit. So I lucked out big time on this. This is only my 3rd try, including the 2 you already saw, and I only had 2 closed, and I found out within 1 column that it was eyes and feet. So, I really didn't have as many opportunities to mess up here. The only really stupid thing I could do would be to... I have no idea. Do I have anything left I could screw up on? I'm sure I do. So I'm not going to push my luck, but... sleepy skate. Sleepy skate. Sleepy prop. Yay!
Hey, you're ready to snooze. Dream a little dream.
So, it's a little bit luck of the draw. If you reset enough times, you might be lucky enough to end up with a layout like that. making anything. It just skipped. Did I turn transitions off? Anyway, here's level 3. We are adding in a third grid aspect. Before we just had to cross them down. Now we have little, like, sections. I can't remember which stands for which. Okay, I'm gonna change things that are not shaped. Alright, so shape is going to be for each large square. Within this, we have something that's yellow. Well, I'm assuming yellow's across. I am wrong. Alright, inner color is up and down. Which means I want this a different one. So, I mean, it's... really the thought process you're going to use isn't all that different. It's just you have a little more to figure out. And you still, I think, more or less have the 16. No, you have to have more than 16. There's enough mud. You can work with it. Alright, so that's all for this square. We're gonna... Okay. Up here is a green... blue center with green outside. And actually that spot will work for 2 different shapes, so we're gonna use that. It is not that one. We will come back to that. Something with blue inside. Alright, there's star. We don't need to use any more stars. Alright, and diamond we're not gonna have to deal with at all, I guess. Let's see. Let's do circle orange outside for this row, and... oh, purple inside's the only one we have left. Okay, and then we have one with a green inside, and either red or purple outside, we're not sure. Purple, I suppose. Alright, which means this one will be purple outside, blue inside, and a triangle.
You did it! You saved them all!
That's so much easier compared to the other challenges.
More welcome than the first. Shade Tree Base Camp is indeed a peaceful place. Rest well. The dreaded mountains of despair await.
I was really hoping for a maniacal laugh at the end of that. I think he does. I'll have to compile that on this one video at some point. Alright, thank you for watching. As unorganized as that one felt, to me anyway. I'll see you next time on this leg over here. Take care, bye-bye. Quick PS, I realized I forgot to show you. We got a city hall out of our successful venture. Just wanted to show that real quick. Bye for real now.